Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Akinator the Web Genie, and it's been a very, very long time, my friend. I have not seen you in quite some time, Mr. Akinator. I'm very excited to be back because this is such a cool little thing. I just love the fact that it has like this built-in smart algorithm that actually finds whoever you're talking about. I don't think I've ever been able to actually fool Akinator, which is why this episode is so special, because a lot of you guys were actually tweeting me over on Twitter, obviously, that you were able to find me and Akinator, which is really, really crazy. I never thought that I'd be added to the database because obviously I'm a very small YouTuber. I don't feel like I'm important enough of a public figure to be added to the database, but you guys said that I'm in there. I don't know who added me, but whoever you are, thank you so much. It seriously, this kind of support means a lot to me, but I want to go ahead, I want to try to tackle Akinator and find out if we can find me in the database. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get started, and I'm going to enter in as much data as I can so that he can track me down. I don't know how many questions it's going to take, but it's probably going to be quite a few. So let's go ahead and get started. All right off the bat, is your character a female? No, I am not. I mean, I voice females quite a bit, but I am not a female myself. Is your character a famous YouTuber? I wouldn't say that I'm a famous YouTuber. I am a YouTuber, obviously, but not a famous one. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say no on this one. I'm just going to answer these as honestly as I can, and then I'm going to answer them based on what I see in the results if we don't get me. So, has your character really existed? Yes, I exist right now. I try to exist as much as I can. So yes, I have existed, Akinator. Does your character have any kids? No, I do not, and I don't plan on having any anytime soon. Is your character older than 20? Yes, I am, by quite a bit. Has your character recorded any albums? No, none. I mean, I technically have, but that's not really public knowledge until, I guess, this video. I don't know whoever made this, if they have put in the right answer for this one or not, but I know I have, but I'm guessing most people don't. So I'm going to go ahead and say no, I have not. Is your character linked with sports? I am not linked with sports, no. Did your character die? No, I'm pretty much alive. I think I'm pretty alive right now, as evidenced by the fact that I'm making this video. Is your character an actor? No, not professionally. I did some acting back in high school, and I had a blast with that. I did some like improv stuff when I was in college. Some really cool, fun things, but I'm not an actor, no. I would love to be one at some point. That'd be really cool, but not as of right now. Is your character more than 40 years old? I'm not that old yet, but yeah, that's closing in there, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna say no, I am not older than 40. Is your character from YouTube? Now, this time it's not asking if I'm famous, it's just asking if I am from YouTube, which I absolutely am, yes. Is your character a gamer? I certainly am. I run a gaming channel. Does your character love Minecraft? I wouldn't say that I love it. I have a lot of fun with Minecraft when I boot it up. It's been quite a while since I've played it, but no, I don't really love Minecraft, so no. Does your character have black hair? Yeah, I guess technically I do. I got this blonde in it, obviously, right now, but, like, you know, natively my hair is a very dark, like, very, very, very dark brown or a black. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna say, yeah, I got black hair. Is your character white? No, I am not a white guy. Is your character black? No, I'm not a black guy. Does your character cuss a lot? I certainly do. Yes, I do. Is your character a professor? No, I am not a professor at all. Is your character a llama? Where is this going, honestly? Is your character a llama? No, I am not a llama. Is your character Asian? Now it's sort of honing down on, you know, what this could be, what it could be guessing here. So, yes, I absolutely am. Was your character born in Canada? I was not born in Canada. I was actually born in Korea. Does your character enter competitions? Not any that have been publicly sort of like displayed on my channel in any kind of way or explained on my channel in any kind of way. I've entered in competitions before, but it's not something that's like a big thing about my online persona. So no. I have not. Is your character tall? Absolutely not. I was actually just sharing this on Twitter the other day. I'm actually only 5'5". So those of you guys who are going to be at like PAX South, which I will be going to after all this year, or this upcoming month, I guess, I am very short. So just be prepared for that, because I know a lot of you guys have been like, oh, can I have a hug or can I have a picture or something like that? There's a good chance that you're going to be like around the same height as me, if not taller, and just be prepared to see me. So no, I am not tall, Mr. Akinator. Does your character live in Colorado? I do not. I don't live in Colorado. I live in New York. Is your character Canadian? Nope. Still with the Canada questions. I'm American. All right, Darkiplier. Really? So you can, even though it asked me if I was real, it's asking me if I'm Darkiplier. I mean, some of you out there I know in the fiction universe are like, oh no, Darkiplier is totally real. He's canon. But he's still a made-up character. I'm not Darkiplier. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say you were wrong this time, Akinator. And then we can continue with some new questions, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that. Was your character in the Korean War? Now, I know I just said that I'm Korean, but I never, fought in the Korean War. I'm not quite that old. So no. Was your character on the second season of a TV show? No, I was not. Is your character a fat cat? That's pretty rude, but no, I am not. Does your character work in an office? I do not currently work in an office. Does your character have a gaming channel? Akinator, you're slipping up here, man. You're getting senile or something. I already told you I have a gaming channel, I think. Or I said I'm a YouTuber and I'm a gamer, so maybe I didn't say it quite clearly enough. Does your character play League of Legends? I don't really, no. I used to a little bit, but not much. Does your character ever talk in a Kermit the Frog voice? I do quite frequently. In fact, there's a video on my channel where I read an entire horror story in a Kermit the Frog voice, but I don't really do it, frequently or anything like that. So, no. Does your character play Yandere Simulator? I don't. Not yet, at least. Some of you guys have asked that I do. I might do that in the future, coming up in 2017. Is your character the same age as you? Yes, technically, because I'm playing, but I should probably put, don't know, because isn't that, I don't know how that question works, so don't know. Is your character somehow related to cats? I guess people talk about my cats all the time on the channel, pretty much every video where they pop up in the background, but I don't know if I'd say I'm related to them, so maybe I'm going to say don't know on that one. Is your character in a relationship? I am. I am in a very long-standing relationship, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Does your character belong to a group? Technically, I guess, Ethan G and I are a group of sorts on YouTube, but we're not really, a group. We don't have, an official name or anything like that. We just sort of are friends, so I don't really think that we're in a group, so I'm going to go ahead and say no on that one. I'm assuming it meant something like, the Creatures or any of those other groups that are out there, Cow Chops, things like that, so I'm not part of anything like that. Does your character like anime? I do. I love anime. Mythy Moo. I don't even know who Mythy Moo is. Guys, we are stumping Akinator here. Like I said, small-time YouTuber. I have the benefit of being able to fly really under Akinator's radar here. So I guess we're going to just continue in another set of questions. Is your character from Smite? No, I am not. Akinator, you're getting pretty freaking wily here, man. We're on question 40, and if you don't guess in this next set of questions, I think I beat him, which will be kind of cool, but at the same time make me a little bit sad that I'm not in the database after all. Does your character have a beard? No, I do not. Does your character live in America? I certainly do. Is your character a computer gamer? I am. I do play all my games on my PC for my channel. Does your character showcase mods? No, not really. Does your character have glasses? I do not. Is your character a college student? I am not. Does your character like playing Roblox? I do not. Is your character a console gamer? I mean, I am in my free time, but I'm not online, so I'm going to go ahead and say no for that one. Is your character involved with a Blizzard game? No siree. Has your character dyed their hair? I mean, technically it's bleach, but I guess that counts as dyeing, so yes, I have. Is your character Filipino? No, I am not. I'm Korean. Is your character known for vlogging? I'm not really known for it. I do it now and then, but I don't think that's something that's like a huge basis of the channel, so no. Has your character become famous thanks to the internet? I wouldn't say that I'm famous, so I'm going to go ahead and say no for that one. Does your character have Asian origins? Once again, asking me for the Asian stuff. Yes. Whoa, okay, wow, I think of Girbeagly. It took him a while. It took him a really goddamn long time. But there we go, guys. He found me. I am actually in the database after all. Like I said before, whoever added me in here, thank you guys so much because that means a lot. It's really cool to get all this support on the channel. I know a lot of you guys have been engaging with comments and talking to me over on social media and things like that, so I wouldn't have even heard that I was in Akinator at all unless you guys had tweeted me about this. But yeah, let's go ahead and say yes. You have found me, Mr. Akinator. Great, guessed right one more time. I love playing with you, says Mr. Akinator. My character's been played 32 times. That's not a lot, but you know, that's actually more than I thought I would be played. We can add a picture. I noticed I didn't have one. Maybe I'll do that later. Game report. I can go ahead. Let's take a look at all the questions that whoever entered them in for me has entered in and see if they've matched up with what I was guessing. Because like I said, I was guessing as normally as I could. Occasionally I would slip up and like guess the way I thought maybe someone playing Akinator would guess for me. But overall, I think I kept it pretty obvious as far as like how I present myself on the channel and things like that. So I got this one wrong. Does your character have any kids? No. It doesn't look like the person knew or they didn't get to enter that question in before. Is your character older than 20? Yes, I am. That one also is marked as not being answered. Let's see. Did your character die? No and none. You didn't know if I died or not? I mean, I'm not dead. I'm alive. Is your character more than 40 years old? No, I am not. Does your character cuss a lot? Was another one. Yes, I do, and the expected answer was no. Apparently, I don't cuss a lot, which is surprising because I feel like I do. I mean, I'm not super vulgar compared to some other YouTubers out there, but I do swear. It's not like something that I shy away from, so I don't know about that one. Is your character a professor? No, I am not, but they answered none. Was your character on the second season of a TV show? No, but they answered none. I wasn't. I'm not that famous, guys. You know, I would love to be on a TV show. That'd be really cool, but I have not been yet. Is your character the same age as you? I said don't know, and then they answered none for that one. Is your character somehow related to cats? I said don't know. Apparently, yes. So like I said before, like people always point out when they see the cats in my videos, apparently that's something that I'm somehow associated with. Does your character like anime? I said yes, and they said no. That's weird that that's the expected answer because I love anime. I talk about anime all the time. I even have some anime-related videos up on the channel, so I don't know. I think that one needs to be changed. I don't know how to report this or make it change or anything like that. I don't know if I can contact Akinator and be like, hey, this is me. These are the real answers, but this is at least what's in the database right now. And is your character a Filipino? I said no, and they didn't know if I was or not, and they didn't answer that one. So those are the questions you guys will see there on the screen. There's a whole bunch of them. You guys can go ahead, try this out yourself, and try to find me in the database. I'll put the link down below in the description so you guys can do so. But I'm actually a little bit, like, surprised that I'm in here and I was able to find myself. I thought I was going to stump Akinator, but there I am, guys. You can find me there in the database. I hope that you enjoyed watching me seek out myself. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.